Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Conny and today on Hashing at Space I'm going to show you something new and something for the new members also. But first I want to start by telling you how much I have in my account. So let's go over that first. Well, in my account balance right now it's 32.8453 of asimi and my pre-launch is still 0. My today's at minting is 23. I acquired myself a new stake yesterday, so very happy of course, going up to my 25, and that's my goal for now, and then my goal will go on of course. Well, my daily minter timer is counting down of course, because I need to wait 21 hours and 29 seconds minutes to mint and start my minting ads again and doing my proof of work. So everyone should know that every day your timer runs out and then you need to click those ads, your start minting ads, and you need to click whatever you have right here. So if you have 1, then you click 1 a day. If you have 10, you click 10 a day, and I have to click 23 a day. So that's how that works. And well, my total referrals, I got a new person, so welcome in my team. I appreciate you being here. So if you watch this video, pay attention, okay? Good. Well, minting statistics, my total asimi minted is 1135 and my current minting power is still 23 of course, and my minting efficiency in 30 days is 68.84. And you can see here there's the stats and it's going up slightly every day, so very happy of course, because that's what we need to do. Right, my advertising statistics are a little different because I set up a new advertisement, but it's not approved yet, so still waiting on that one. And next to that we have the affiliate sales. Well, as I told you guys, I have 182 people in my team, and don't look at the number because not everyone is active, and that's very well, that's a pity of course, because we want to have more people doing this, because everyone can earn in this business, guys. So if you are one of these persons who are in my team not minting your ads or not staking, then you will miss out, and I will show you in a bit how that works. Well, the advertising commissions are 116 of asimi. Then the minting commissions of mine are 474 of asimi, and my total staking volume in minting is 8,800 in USD, and the total sales volume advertising is $80 still. So these are my stats for now. The asimi Bitcoin price stats is right now on 0.3045. And if I go to my Excel sheet, then you can see here, this is the price of today's asimi. So one asimi is around about $1.78. Well, my statistics for today were 19.6707, what I minted, and these are the commissions, so the 10% commission for my team minting and staking. Then if they acquire themselves a new stake, I get 4%, so I get a couple of them, so this is the amount I get extra, and I did it on my 23 stakes, and this is the total of these three altogether. So this is what I gained, 31.7526, and well, times the $1.78, I made $56.51. don't stare on all these prices in the dollar, because it's always changing. You can see it right here. Here it's 46, and then sometimes it's a little bit higher because of the commissions. So be aware that it can change, okay? And it's not always the same. Well, as you can see, that last week I made $335.51, but it's not in my pocket. Every time I can acquire myself a new stake, I will, because I need to make my business passive income every month. So I need to work on that, and that's by acquiring every time I can a new stake, of course. So that's how that works. Well, let's go back and let me show you here what a stake today is worth. So if I click on the asimi stake, you can see down here, always read what it's saying right here, the description, because it's not a purchase. So you are not losing out if you are putting in $100 for your stake to begin with. But I'm going to explain that in a bit. Well, one asimi stake value today is 56.23 and a little bit of asimi. So that's priced at that value because of the dollar price of the asimi. So it's changing and fluctuating every day. As you can see in the dashboard, it's going up and down. It works a little bit like Bitcoin. So if you know how Bitcoin works, then you already know what the asimi is going to do, because it's going slightly up and slightly down, and sometimes it skews up and sometimes it skews down. So be aware that every day is not the same. Let me show you something else, because my active stakings, I need to show you something, because somebody was telling me about how about getting your stake back. Well, you can of course get your stake back. Everybody gets their stake back, but it can take up a little bit of time. So as you can see, I have a whole list of them, and this is my 23rd stake here, and it's just running for a day, so I can't show you that. But if I go to the next page, then you can see my first stake I acquired. That was on December the 20th, and then the price was on 50 cents an asimi. So now the price is on $1.17 and a little bit. So it's a little bit higher today. And then one asimi stake was 200 asimi worth. So when you acquired one, you had to put in 200 asimi. So it's going to run for 365 days. Every stake does. So every time you acquire a new one, then the new one will also run a whole year for you guys. And you can see that my first stake is already back, because I already got my 240 asimi back with that package. So I'm 40 asimi over that. So that's what I wanted to show you, is that if you are new here and you want to start in this amazing business and you want to go and make yourself a passive income, then you can. But it's taking time. This is not a very fast earning system. So it's not like in 20 days you have a lot of money. No. So be aware that this is a long-term business. So you are assured that this is running not for 1 month and not for 10 months, but maybe it will run for 10 years. So that's why I wanted to show you, and I'm going to show you in a little bit how you can do a strategy if you are a new person in this business trying to learn everything. So here you can see that my first one I acquired, I cannot say buy because it's not buying. it's still yours. When you are acquiring a stake, then it will stay yours and it will come back to you. So it's not really an investment, it's not a buying, it's an acquiring, and it's coming back to you because you can see it over here. I have proof that one of these stakes, my first one, is already back. And you can see here that if you click on it, that every time I click on my start minting ads, I earned a little bit of asimi every day, getting myself up to that 240 asimi that I got back. So that's why every time you have a little bit new and more asimi, clicking that ads every day, of course, doing your proof of work and getting your proof of stake with that, you are earning a little bit every day. So that's how that works. Is there something else? Yes, when you get started and you sign up, I have a link down below. You can register for free. It won't cost you anything to register, and click on everything you see. But the main and the first thing you need to do is go to your getting started, go to your video training, and if you are on your video training page, then scroll a little bit down and you see 6 videos. These 6 videos you need to watch in order and try to follow everything Luke Millard, the owner of Hashing at Space, is telling you to do, because setting up your Waves wallet is a thing you need to do in order to get your asimi to your wallet if you want to. So watch these videos. Watch this one, then the next one is this one, then the next one is this one, and follow it and sit down, get a cup of coffee with that, and take your time doing these things on your computer or your laptop, and set up your Waves wallet to be ready in starting this amazing business. So the next thing in the wallets, or in the videos, I need to say in the videos, he is also explaining how to put in your wallet address, of course, because you need that wallet address in order to deposit, of course, and you need to get your withdrawals. So you need to have that wallet address also, and in those videos Luke is going to show you how to do that. So don't be afraid to do that, because if you click on your wallet address and your wallet address is not in here, don't be alarmed, because it's not going to be automatically. You have to put it in yourself. So if you want to know how that works, then here it says having trouble, watch the explanation video over here. Click on that and he will explain how to do it there. But he's also explaining it on the getting started videos. So pay attention and be aware that you are ready to start earning. Okay, well, if you've done all that, then I will show you what to do next, of course, because the next thing you need to do is to acquire 1 asimi. So you need to put in a little bit of Bitcoin in the wallet, in the Waves wallet, and change it to asimi, because you need to have the asimi. And if you want to know how much you need, then just go to your asimi stake right here. I just showed you in a little bit, and you can see here that right now it jumped. You see, it's different right now. So now you know, to start here in this business, you need to have 55.87207084 of asimi to start minting and start the proof of work and start proof of staking. And if you did that and you acquired yourself an asimi stake, then congratulations, because you are up and running. And be aware that you click your start minting ads. I will show you here. It's right here on the top, start minting ads button. You need to watch your 1 ad, because when you start, it will tell you today's at minting 0 from 1, because you acquired yourself an asimi stake. So here it says 0 from 1, and that means when it says 0, you need to click on start minting ads. And when you do, and you watch that ad for only 7 seconds, because it's only 7 seconds that you watch them, and you are back in your back office, just go to back when it tells you, and then it will tell you here that today's ad minting is 1 of 1, and you can see with me it's 23 of 23, and with you it will tell you 1 of 1. So every day you need to watch that one ad. And the most important thing is don't forget one day, because if you forget one day, you are still earning, because you're getting back your stake. So you're getting a little bit back by not clicking on the start minting ads. But if you don't do that, then on the other side, you will not make new asimi. So you will not earn a little bit more on top of that. So be aware that you always click your start minting ads every day. Okay, remember. And if you are troubling in with the time or something like that, then set up a clock and an alarm letting you know to click that start minting ads. Do that for only 7 seconds and you're ready for the day. Well guys, if you are starting in this and you are up and you have your asimi stake, then congratulations. Then now I'm going to show you what you can reach and how long it can take. Be aware that these results are not typical, because every time, every day, you can see here the asimi price is fluctuating, and it can skew up and skew down, and that's also going to happen in your earnings as well. But I calculated this morning, and it took me a very long time, but okay, I done it for you guys. So I'm going to show you what the strategy could be and how long it will take in order to get more of them, of course. But let's go, because here we are on my stats, and I made a new page here. And I made a little strategy, but it's an example strategy for new Hashing at Space members. And I'm repeating myself over and over, because you need to start minting ads every day. Clicking on that button is very, very important. Okay, good. Well, let's say you are up and running and you have your one stake, your asimi stake, and you already clicked on your start minting ads. Well, that means that on day 1 you have your asimi stake, that's 1, and you did your start minting ad, and now you have to wait until the next day, of course, because the timer is going to run out, and the next day you will earn from the day you clicked before. So you never earn directly on day 1. You can see here, these are the days. These are the asimis you get, and these are the stakes you have. So on day 1, when you acquire yourself an asimi stake, then you clicked your ad on that day. You're not earning on the same day. You're earning the next day from the day before clicking. Okay, good. I'm repeating myself because I want to explain exactly how it works, because a lot of people were confused and still well, telling you guys over and over again. So okay, well, here it tells you one asimi stake is always worth $100. So in the stats in my back office, you could see that the price of the asimi is fluctuating, but they set the price for the asimi stake always on $100. So whatever your stake is worth, so today it was 55 point something else, and now you know that at 55 point something else is one stake, and that one stake is 55 asimi worth, but calculated to $100. So it's $100 worth. Okay, good. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, then please let me know in the comments down below, because I can explain to you how it works. But I think you will get it. So I told you here, guys, $100 is one asimi steak example. It's an example because you never know what happens. Based on the worth of asimi is, so I set the price on 53.20. So that's the example I'm using right here in those strategies. So it can be 55. You saw it in my back office, it was 55. And here I'm calculated on the 53. So you never know what it is. And here it tells you one steak is giving you then 0.76 asimi per day. Based on this, you know. So be aware that this is an example, okay? Can be more, can be less, you never know. And here it says also, be aware the asimi price is going up and down every day. The results are not typical because it can change every time. So that's why I calculate it this way, okay? And this is taken without any referrals, without 10% from your team members, and without the 50% bonus from your advertising. So I'm taking this for people who are not bringing in any people to the new business they have. So let's say you don't have the ability to bring people in, or it's not working or whatever, and you are not earning, then this strategy is taken without that all, okay? So everything you have, so let's say you have a couple of people in your team, then congratulations, because then this will even be a little bit more, okay? Good. Well, as you can see, you earn the next day, and your next day it's 0.76. It says right here, I'm taking the price of the asimi per day, and that's the price of 0.76. Well, it's not accurate with today, but that's what I calculated here. And as you can see, on day 3 you have $1.52. On day 4 you have I said $2, but it's 2 asimi because it says asimi. So you get 2 asimi 0.28. Then you get the 5th day, you get 3.04. And that's all based on that one steak. You can see it here. So you have your one steak, and if you go and count those days, and you scroll down, and we go a little bit further, then your next steak will be on day 71. So with that price taken, seen as above, you could acquire yourself a new steak, and that's with the 53.20 of asimi. So the steak, it's your second one, so you're going to acquire your second one, and now you have to watch 2 ads a day, and that's taking you 2 months and 11 days to get to your second steak. I always tell people, be patient, do this, because when you do this and you acquire your new steak, and you're clicking your ads again, because now you have to not click 1, but you have to click 2, and you have to do that every day, and be sure you do and never lose any day, because when you scroll down, and I count a little bit further here, and you can see that on day 106, and that's based on from here. So these are the 2 months and 11 days to get to your second steak. And from here on down, it's only 35 days. So it's going to be shorter and shorter every time you do that. So you are going to acquire on day 106 your third steak based on the same price I said to you before. So your third steak is here. And that's only from here on out until there, it's 1 month and 5 days. And I know it takes a long time, but stick to it. It's very important to stick to this, okay? Well, if you scroll down, you can see that the reach from here to there it's going to be very much faster. So from here on out, it's taking you 24 days to get your 4th steak. So that's a good thing, because you acquired yourself your 4th steak. You can watch 4 ads a day now, and it's going to be any faster and faster, because from here on out you have to watch and click those ads every day, and it's taking you 18 days. And now you can acquire yourself a new steak, and you have to watch 5 ads a day. So for every steak you acquire, you watch 1 extra ad, and these are all 7 seconds a piece. So now you have to watch 5 ads a day, 7 seconds each. It's not taking you a long time to do that. So as you can see, and you scroll down a little bit more, then on day 162 you can acquire yourself a new steak. So now from here on out until there, it's 14 days. So it's going to take you less and less to get to your new steak. Do this, guys, because if you do, you are going to make a passive income every month, reaching a really big goal, you know. So set a goal for yourself, and the first day when you start, you set a goal on your first 10 steaks. When you reach that, then you are going to set your goal on your first 25 steaks. That's how you do that. And with every new steak you acquire, you're going to make a little bit more, because the next day, you can see here, here you earn 3.80 asimi, and here you already earn 4.56. So it's every time you do that, you earn more, because you are acquiring an extra steak every time. On day 174, you are from here until there, it's only 12 days. Then you are on steak number 7, and you have to watch 7 ads a day. And that's how it goes, guys. So if you want to do this, then do so, because you are going to make more asimi, and you are getting your steak back. Your first steak you acquired, you're getting it back, because these are all going to be up and up and up because of you doing that. So try to hold this strategy, not taking anything out. So don't withdraw. Of course you can. You know, it's never it's not like you have to do this. It's just like how I should do it, you know, because every time you are going to acquire 1 new steak, steak number 9 here, then it will take you from here until there only 9 days to get to your steak number 9, and from 9 to 10 it's going to be 8 days, and from 10 to 11 is going to take you 7 days. And then it's going to take you a couple of 7 days, and then it's going to take you less of that. You know, it's going to be less and less every time you can do that. But then you will say, okay, but I'm not earning. Yes, you are. Because when you reach, let's say you have a strategy, and let's say you have a goal. So you start with 10, and then you then you go for your 10, you go to your 25. Set that goal, write it down, do it, and hold to it, because I'm going to show you here that you can see here I'm not counting the exact amount. You can see here that the price I was setting it on was, let me see here, 53.20. So with every 53.20, if it stays the same, and you can buy that, you can acquire that steak. But let's say the price is 53, and you acquire your steak right here, you can see that you are always left with a little bit more, and it's going to be counting to the next day, and more of that. So maybe you will take less than this. Maybe it takes you 17 days. You never know. But I'm not counting that, because the price of the asimi is going up and down, and you never know how much a steak is worth that day. So that's why I'm not calculating that. So that's calculated in this. So as you can see that here it's all different, the prices. Here's the same, and here it's a little bit more, but I'm not doing anything more. I'm just telling you to get that steak, and you're earning up new again, because maybe the price will be on that. You never know. So here it's still the same, and then here it's a little bit more, and maybe it is. You never know. Maybe it's 60, maybe it's 40, maybe it's 20. That's why I'm not changing these numbers, because it's never the same. And as you go down a little bit more, you can see that every steak you are getting, that the price is going a little bit up, but maybe it's the price from the asimi itself is going up. You never know. So that's why I'm not telling you, okay, you have 53.20 and now you're left with 5 asimi. Of course you are. When you do that, then you have a little bit left. But it can be that the price of the asimi steak is on 58. You never know. So that's why I'm leaving it that way, and that's an easy way to calculate it, because every time you are be left with some asimi that day when you acquired one, then, well, that's good, you know, because that's extra. That's how you see that. It's extra. And now you can see by the 13 and the 14 and the 15, it's going, even though it's going, every time it goes a little bit faster. It's 6 days, and then you have, from the 6 days, you have only 5 days you can acquire one, and then a couple of 5 days, of course, and then you have 4 days, and then you have 4 days, a couple of them, and then you have 3 days, and so on, and so on, and so on. And I calculated this for 334 days. That's not even a year. So when you so let's say it's this, you know, so let's say it's accurate with what I'm telling you, but it isn't. But let's say it's staying like it is. Then you could be on 50 steaks within 1 year. Do you see what that means? That means that you are going to earn a little bit over 37 asimi a day. So now you can do a strategy from your 25 you reached. You can say, okay, now I want to reach my 50. And then after that, you can tell yourself, okay, you know what? Now I'm going to acquire myself a new steak. And then the next 2 days I'm going to withdraw, and then the next 2 days I'm going to get a steak, and then the next 2 days I'm going to get a withdrawal, you know, and just do it like that. And then within that year, your steak will be back you are bringing in the first day. And that's how it works, guys. It's very easy. I didn't calculate it any further, because you can see over here is that every 2 days, you see the steak here. It can be priced on 71. You never know. So that's why I leave it that way. See that? And if it's not, then it's in your benefit. So if it's not, then you are left with a little bit, and maybe you can acquire one every day. You never know. But I left it on 2 days because I want to be a little bit real, you know. So let's say it's just staying that way. Doesn't matter, because within a year, this is 334 days. So you can reach it. But you have to start today. If you don't start today, then when are you going to start? If you don't do this, then you never start. But you have to start somewhere. You have to be acquiring one steak and putting in a little bit of yourself, and clicking that ad every day for 2 months and 11 days to get your next steak. Do that, guys. It's only 2 months and 11 days to get to your next one. And when you are here, then it's even going any faster. Then a month later and 5 days, you have another one. And then in 24 days, you have another one. And then in 18 days, you have another one. And then from there on, 14 days, you have another one. And then 12, and then 10, and then 9. It goes a little bit faster every time, guys, and that's how it works. And you are going to make yourself a passive income every month, because you need to do that, because every stake you acquire is running for 365 days. So when he runs out, then all your other ones are still running. So that's why you need to acquire, every time you need to acquire, well, in time, 1 or 2 or whatever you want to do. So that's why you need to do that, because you want to make yourself a passive income. So the last thing I told you here is that you could do at your 50th package. So your, well, it's not a package, it's a stake. I'm saying it wrong. But on your 50th stake, you could buy maybe 1 a day, every day. You know, you never know, because you never know what the price is going to be. So let's say it is that way, and you are almost at that year, doesn't matter. Then you can just, tomorrow you can do a withdrawal, and then the next day you're going to acquire a stake again, and then the next day you can do a withdrawal, and then the next day you're going to do a stake again. You can do a strategy and make an Excel sheet for yourself, and just like I am right here, and just see for yourself what you are reaching and how the prices is working and how everything works. You know, take a little bit of time in learning these things, in learning what the asimi is. I have a white paper link here down below in the description. Be sure to watch that. Be sure that you know what it means, you know, because this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. This is already amazing. You can see what I reach every week here now, but I'm on 23 of them. So you can do that too. So I will leave it at that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, subscribe to my channel and like it with your thumbs up. And I hope I will see you the next time, guys. Bye.